Hi, how are you? It's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage. Today, we are back inside Zul'Gurub, and we SR'd the mounts. Hopefully they drop this time. We only have 18 people in the group, but we should be fine because we do have the unrelenting rallying cry of the Dragonslayer buff for everybody, so should do all right. Hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. Jindo's Judgment dropped. 10 stam, 10 intellect, 2% hit, 14 mana for 5, and 27 spell and healing power. Pretty nice staff if you need hit. Primal Akari Stanchion, Priest Warlock Druid. And the Bloodstained Coif. 14 stam, 14 intellect, 2% crit, 28 attack power. And we were close last episode, guys. We almost got Kel'Thuzad down. I think we might get him down next week. You know, we got some pulls in. And next week we should get him down, I hope. We just need to have a clean phase 2 where, like, nobody dies, and then I think Kel'Thuzad goes down. Or at least limited deaths, like one or two people. We just had too many people dying in phase 2. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. We're going to start getting loot from Zap and Kel'Thuzad. Pretty much all the best loot in the game drops from those two bosses. And they also announced TBC pre-patch, guys. That will be coming out January 13th. This guy's like, I'm poor, okay? What the heck is that supposed to mean? Rogue just messaged me. Yeah, January 13th. Pretty excited about that. But I was hoping it would come out a little bit later. I mean, earlier. Because it would have been nice to get TBC out, I don't know, before the new year, but seems like we'll have it out, my guess, March 1st, maybe February, March. Late February. Which is alright. It's a lot of knacks. But at least I know when it's coming out now. It's around like a month and a half from now. A little bit less than 2 months. Which is not too bad. I was hoping it would come out soon too, so I could start leveling an alt for TBC. Could start that now, right? Think about it. Or do I just wait for the TBC pre-patch? Because it won't be TBC, right? It's going to be a TBC playthrough, but it's not really TBC. You know what I mean? It's still vanilla. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant on starting. I'll probably just wait till the pre-patch starts. Because it'll be fun. There's going to be a bunch of people leveling up. There's a bunch of people leveling up right now. Getting ready for TBC. And they're releasing some in-game purchase stuff. The Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary Edition upgrade. I never buy this stuff. The main reason why is because look how expensive it is. The Outland Epic Pack is 108 Canadian dollars. I think it's 180 American. The Outland Heroic Pack is 50 bucks. That's probably like, I assume 40 USD. Maybe cheaper. Yeah, Canadians are getting killed on the Epic pack. So what you get with the Epic pack, you get 30 days game time and a character boost, and then a bunch of cosmetics. If you just want the cosmetics, you can just purchase the heroic pack for 50 Canadian, or I assume it would be 40 USD. Yeah, I probably won't get it. But you get, you know, a ground mount, a flying mount. The boss got wrecked. Primal Akari Shawl Drop, Paladin Hunter Mage. Arlok Sudo Stick, 8 Stam, 1% crit, 22 healing power, and Cloak of the Hikari Worshippers, 6 Stam, 6 Intellect, 23 Spell, and healing power. Back piece. An Arlok Sudo Stick is an offhand. It's like this. It's like a popsicle. It's like a voodoo popsicle. And here we go. Tiger time. Hopefully the boss drops the mount. Should be a good run. That damage. When you kill that boss before it phases, you know you're in a group that can put out quite a bit of damage. I'm going to try to get some more frost resist for Saffron, or just better frost resist gear. Next time we get into Nax. Now that I know we're actually, you know, we can kill him, and we're getting like consistent pulls on Saf every week. It's probably time to buy some frost resist. I think it's in crafting and tailoring. I wonder if you have to be a tailor for this. I'm not too sure. Or can you just buy it? I think, yeah, I probably need to find a tailor to make it. You need Frozen Ruins, Bolt of Ruin Cloth, Essence of Water, and Iron Web Spider Silk to buy. It's probably costing me like 1 to 200 gold for like a couple pieces. So what you get is 20 Stam, 20 Frost Resist, and 12 Spell Power, which is not bad for the wrists. There's gloves as well. 22 Stam, 30 Frost Resist, 15 Spell and Healing Power. So try to get some pieces like that. Because the items I have really suck. Like, I bought this stuff on the auction house. It's like 16 Frost Resist, 15 Shadow Resist. It's no stats. Just resist. Which is alright, but it's just your damage sucks. But to be honest, your role in that fight as a mage is just to really dispel. Survive and dispel. That's about it. But I'll probably get some glacial pieces. Because even after we kill KT, I'm going to keep raiding Nax. And I hope we get into some runs where we like really like go fast through it without having like many deaths. That'd be kind of cool. Like a clean run of Nax where you kill all the bosses in like just over an hour. Because right now it's taking us, well, we can't even do it in 6 hours, our guild. Currently. We're pretty far from that. But as we get gear, and I think we can get into a run like that.
Interrupt.
Kick the heal. comes a Zerker. Move in, healers.
Shambhala, fill me with your rage.
No mount. Zulian headdress. 13 stamp, 15 intellect, 14 spirit, 55 spell healing power. Ritualistic leggards dropped. 13 stamp, 14 intellect, 20 spirit, 37 healing power. Cloth legs. And the primal Akari sash. Priest warlock druid tier. It's too bad. No mount again. That's fine. It's just how it goes. Cool that they're rolling stuff out, though. Rolling trash don't have a lot to roll out at the end. Oh, we're killing imps. We're killing imps. Still doing EOM bosses. Get a Hearthstone effect as well. It's alright. And I think you get the mounts not only in Classic, but you get it in retail as well. Like all the stuff you get, it's not only in your Classic collection, but also in your retail collection. It's not bad. But, I don't know, I just never buy it. Not a big cosmetic guy, to be honest. Sometimes buy skins in, like, League of Legends. Done that a few times, like, if I really like a champion. In that game, I'll buy a skin. That's about it. I'd probably buy skins in WoW. Like, if they had cool... I never really thought of that. They had, like, cool transmogs. For retail, maybe I'd do that. I don't really play retail that much. So our character looks really goofy, man. But the cool thing is everybody we look at, we kind of know what the heck they're wearing, right? That's the cool thing about vanilla. You can sort of have a good idea of the loot that the person has. Yeah, we'll probably see TBC February, March. Just to start the spring. I would have preferred to see it come out. I wish they did pre-patch now. Or not, maybe in December 1st, like pre-patch December 1st. And then it's out January 1st. Because winter's like the best time to play. Fall and winter. And spooky. Just take screenshots here. That's what I do at EOM bosses. Am I the only fire mage? No, Kimbell is... Alright, the Pitchfork of Madness dropped. It's a polearm, 58.4 damage per second. And 117 attack power when fighting demons. It's kind of cool. Or what that's like in TVC. Probably not that great. The Razor Sharp Tooth of Rentaki, two of those dropped as well. And there's talks of maybe there being like a TBC hardcore. That would be interesting. Cool to check that out. Nice to keep the warrior alive long enough. Maybe I wonder if they would carry over Doomhowl into TBC. Probably not. Maybe they would. Maybe they'd start as fresh server. I think it would be a fresh server experience. That'd be awesome. It's TBC fresh server. That'd be kind of wild. But supposedly TBC hardcore would be kind of tough. I assume it would be tough. I would check it out. The reason why it's tough is because there's a lot of one-shot mechanics in the dungeons, especially the heroics. And people can just, I don't know, randomly die if you don't, like, kick a certain spell or, you know, move out a mechanic, you just die. It's pretty much like getting hit with, like, a Dragon Bat Breath in vanilla. It's like an automatic wipe. Or if somebody runs over to your side and they have the wrong debuff on Thaddeus and Nax. Let's get these priests down. But it would be cool. I would enjoy it. I think hardcore kind of needs that. It needs like a new... I guess you could say a new game mode. Or just a new adventure. And TBC would be that. Because vanilla has been, I think, conquered in hardcore, right? They've cleared Nax, all that. So, Nax has been cleared multiple times now. So they should let the community, venture off into Outland, see, if they can take down all the raids in the Burning Crusade. It'd be really tough. Some of the raids are, like, especially Tempest Keep has so many one-shots, like, especially from the trash. I remember getting wrecked a lot in Tempest Keep on my rogue. And it would have to be pre-nerfed. Alright? The whole point of hardcore is that it's a challenge. You want it to be pre-nerfed with pre-nerf raids. But it'd be tough. The raids in TBC are another step. For sure. The raids are much more challenging in TBC compared to the vanilla. Nax is probably the closest thing to like a TBC raid. But there's just a lot of tank and spank bosses. And the reason why it's like that is because people have world buffs, right? The world buffs kind of make it that way. But that won't be a thing in the Burning Crusade. I haven't even attempted to check out endgame even for vanilla. Like I have the warrior, but that'd be kind of cool to do for a little bit. Maybe hop on the warrior, see if we can get some prebis, just a little bit of loot. I wonder if people are still like doing it. Yeah, people are probably doing endgame content on Doom now. I think it would be a fresh server. Fresh servers are always amazing. I think that's my favorite experience in World of Warcraft, is just when a fresh server comes out. Wish they had a way to deal with bots, though. And that's one thing about Classic Plus. Like, even if they do start Classic Plus, it's gonna get invaded by bots. And that could potentially ruin Classic Plus. Kind of ruined it. I wouldn't say it ruined Anniversary, but the bots are a pain. Like, the economy gets messed up because of the bots. They're always like out, farming. Or like you might want to farm to get gold as well. You can get reported if you kill them. They like mass report you. Kind of toxic.
Stop casting.
No. Kill him. Raptor drop? Nope. Primal Kari Idol dropped. Primal Kari Aegis. Hunter Rogue Priest and Blood-Soaked Pauldrons. 16 Strength, 11 Stam. 11 Agi, 16 Stam. Plus 3 defense and Zanzel's Seal. 10 Stam, 10 Intellect, 1% hit. 11 Spell and Healing Power. Yeah, it's too bad, man. No mount. Never see it. See it drop. We have to be around like 50 ZGs. Haven't seen one drop yet. Oh, but that's okay. It is what it is. That's why it's a rare mount, right? It's a bad fear. I would prefer them have, you know, classic era servers for TBC and Wrath than a classic plus. I would much rather prefer that. Save me. Good healers. Very, very good. So what's cool about this, another reason why I like, you know, playing vanilla is this character I'm going to be able to transfer over to, you know, white main on classic era. And, you know, if I ever want to do Nax on a mage or just play a mage with some gear in vanilla, I can just hop on classic era and do that. Be cool to do that, you know, for the first 3 expansions, right? Or the first 3 versions of WoW, TBC and Wrath of the Lich King. The most popular private server is a Wrath of the Lich King server as well. I think it's called Warmain. So Wrath of the Lich King should have, you know, an era server. I think it would do very well. Not too sure about TBC, but I know Wrath of the Lich King would have an amazing era server. The reason why is because of the raids. Icecrown Citadel and Ulduar are probably the most nostalgic raids and some people's favorite raids of all time. And they're both in that expansion, so you could just log in one day and just hop on one of your old tunes that you used to play a lot and go in and like do a heroic ICC or check out Ulduar, some dungeons, fly around Northern. That'd be awesome. I'd prefer that over a Classic Plus. The reason why is because I'm not too sure how well of a job they would do with Classic Plus. Like, I liked Season of Discovery, but really I only enjoyed the first 2 phases. Phase 1 especially, and then Phase 2 was pretty good. And then after that, it kind of just died for me. Well, I just lost interest. But I almost went back because the new raids that came out seemed kind of cool, like the Karazhan Crypts and the Scarlet Crusade raid that they had. This buff is so OP for melee compared to casters. That's why for the guild that I'm currently in, we mostly have casters, so this buff doesn't really help us as much as it would a group full of warriors and rogues. Because not only do they get the increased crit, right? You know, they get 5% physical crit and 140 attack power compared to 10% spell crit. Like that's way better for physical DPS. So if your guild doesn't have a lot of, physical DPS like mine, then yeah, you're not getting as much of a buff. Still a buff though. 10% crit's nice. They should have picked a different buff or just made their own buff. Just right? I think they were kind of lazy with this. Because it's not like healers. Like, what do healers get from this? You know what I mean? Healers don't get anything. Should have been something for everybody. I think we might miss a lot here. You gonna move the Narcissus? Let's back up here. Get away from him.
Let the coils of hate unfurl.
Yeah, see how the physical DPS are just pumping? They have good gear. Don't get me wrong, but they're getting more of a benefit from Rally Cry Dragon Slayer. Blood Drench foot pads dropped. 21 Agi, 10 stam, 1% hit. Primal Akari Arm Splint, Warrior Rogue Shaman. And Cloak of the Akari Worshipper, 6 stam, 6 intellect, 23 spell and healing power. Get off of me, priest. Oh, I'm gonna die. Nice. Didn't die. A couple of us did, though. I thought I was dead there. I thought one more axe, you would have been dead. Pretty good group, though. We're flying through this raid. Even though we just have 18. But yeah, paying $107 for a TBC package is insane. I think that's worth more than like Battlefield 6 Standard Edition. which where you're getting an an entire game. You know what I mean? Like, that was worked on for years, compared to, you know, just a new TBC experience with some cosmetics and a character boost. I wonder how much a character boost is. Not too sure. Have to check. Game upgrades, yeah. No. Progression game services. Yeah, so an 85 character boost is $75 Canadian. I assume like, I don't know, 60 American, maybe 50. Then, you know, a month of WoW is like 15, 20 bucks. I guess that's how they justify it being 108 bucks. Character boosts are pretty expensive. If I got one, I would probably boost a Paladin. They're just really good in TBC, and then into Wrath of the Lich King, they're awesome as well. We got turned into a frog. $4,400 crit. It's a big crit. I'm gonna pyroblast him.
Lord Hirik, need wings of vengeance.
Am I dead? Could be. Belt of Untapped Power dropped. 6 stam. 7 intellect, 29 spell and healing power. Primal Akari Bindings. Talon Hunter Mage. And Jeklik's Opaline Talisman. 22 spell and healing power. 3 mana. For 5 seconds. Our Pyroblast only did 1,184 damage. And that game, Arc Raiders, it didn't get Game of the Year nomination. I just heard about that. Everyone thought that would be like a Game of the Year game because of how much popularity it has had. Game of the Year nominees. Let's see what they are. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I think that's the game everybody sort of expects to win. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. I think that's like a game for PlayStation. Never played it. Becoming a pretty big franchise now. They got a Nintendo game up there. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Hades 2. Two indie games. Hades 2 and Hollow Knight Silksong. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Pretty decent lineup. Anybody can really win. But I assume it'll probably be Player Obscure Expedition 33. We'll see. But who knows? It could be Donkey Kong Bonanza. Who won last year? Astrobot? Yeah, platformer won. Yeah, maybe Donkey Kong Bonanza takes it down. Who knows? I haven't played any of them, so I don't really know. But from what I've seen on like the internet, I would assume Claire Obscure Expedition 33 would take it down. Maybe Hades 2. I've heard a lot of good things about Hades 2. Oh, we should be ready to go here pretty soon. Pretty fast run as well. For 18 people. Yeah, even like everybody, even the other mages said it was a smooth run. If we had 20, it'd probably be a little bit faster, maybe. I wonder what this tank's waiting for here. Did they want him to pull the sun up, the hunter? I mean, they usually do that during the fight, right? There we go.
Pride heralds the end of your world. Come, mortals, face the wrath of the soul.
Pretty sure we can't pull off this guy. Maybe the second guy, but we're pretty far down the threat meter here. Second guy's what we gotta watch. Yeah, we need to drop. There we go, we dropped it. We don't have threat, right? Anybody gonna poly him? No? Okay, I got him. He's gonna kill me. This guy doesn't get aggro. There we go, we're falling down the meter a bit. We'll be fine. Let's poly this guy. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's back it up a bit here. Oh, he's bringing up the snake. Let's blow up this son of a car.
Run out.
Get this fast as we can. And maybe we'll kill him. This ability. A few people not get it. That's not good.
Run out.
Kill this guy? No. Gotta poly him. That'd be so funny. I would rage if I was him. Let's kill him at the end. Heart of a car dropped. The eye of a car dropped. 1% crit, 40 attack power, blood-soaked leg plates. Yeah, the eye of a car is a neck. Pretty nice neck for a physical DPS. And some plate legs. 36 strength, 21 stam, 10 defense. There we go, guys. That is another ZG run with no mounts to drop, but hopefully the next time we're in here they do. Next episode will probably be in maybe a raid, maybe Blackwing Lair or AK-40, we'll see. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.